everyone. My name is Sherry Murray. I'm a communications producer here at the Mississauga Arts Council, and welcome to our October Mac Arts Cafe. We're really excited that you've joined in here with us virtually, of course, to our Facebook and to our YouTube if you're streaming from YouTube. We have a really good lineup of 10 awesome local performers today. We have a variety of poets and a variety of different types of performers. So I'll get you started with Heather Christine, our award-winning singer-songwriter, for our host for the evening. Heather Christine, you ready?
Ready.
Hi, how are you?
How you doing, Sherry?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. I'm so happy to be performing for you guys tonight, and I can't wait to see our artists perform. I know that I'm so excited, and I'm sure you are too.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really good night. It's been a really good, awesome series so far, so I'm excited. But I'll let you get to it.
Excellent. Well, first and foremost, we want to thank our wonderful sponsor, Century Audiovisual, which is a wonderful sponsor of the arts, and they provide full professional audiovisual project design, management, and implementation services. At Century Audiovisual, ever evolving is simply a part of their DNA. They strive to be different, to be inventive and push barriers. They avoid black boxes or hidden costs and do what makes sense. So learn more about Century Audiovisual at centuryav.com. Thank you so much, Colin and crew. And I believe we've got a really cool video we're going to show you in a second. Hello, everybody. Woo! It looks like we're back. And we're going to get that video fixed. But again, we want to thank our amazing sponsor, because to have a sponsor behind us artists is just a magical thing. And it really helps to create this beautiful platform for artists in the city of Mississauga and beyond to perform and to share their talents. And tonight we've got 10 awesome artists varying in different musical backgrounds, different backgrounds all together. So we're going to have a great show, and we invite you to sit back, relax, kick up your heels, and enjoy some creativity. And I'm so lucky to have this wonderfully creative and talented man to my right, Mr. Matt Zaddy. And we are going to perform for you one of our favorite Motown songs as well. This is Cruisin', originally recorded by Mr. Smokey Robinson. Baby, let's cruise away from here. Don't be confused, the way is clear. And if you want it, you got it forever. Oh, this is not a one-night stand, no. Let the music take your mind, and just release and you will find. Sing with us. You're gonna fly away, that you're going my way. And I love it when we're cruising together. Music was made for love, cruising was made for love. And I love it when we're cruising together. Baby, tonight belongs to us. Don't be confused to what you must. And inch by inch we get closer and closer, oh, to every little part of each other. Oh, baby, yeah, yeah. Let the music take your mind, and just release and you will find.
You're gonna fly away, glad you're going my way. And I love it when we're cruising together. Music was made for love, cruising was made for love. And I love it when we're cruising together. Now, ooh, yeah. Now, ooh, yeah. Let's float, let's glide. Open up, let love inside. 'Cause inch by inch we get closer and closer. To every little part of each other. No, baby, yeah, yeah. Let the music take your mind. And just release and you will find. Sing with us. You're gonna fly away, glad you're going my way. And I love it when we're cruising together. Music was made for love, cruising was made for love. And I love it when we're cruising together. You're gonna fly away, glad you're going my way. And I love it when we're cruising together. Music was made for love, cruising was made for love. And I love it when we're cruising together.
Matt Zaddy. That's right. Well, guys, I have a really quick story that I want to tell you very quickly. Last month, Matt and I performed a Motown song by one of our all-time favorite performers, Mr. Jackie Wilson, who is a legendary artist. And it just so happened that one of my colleagues, an amazingly talented artist by the name of Joe Passion, saw our performance. So here is Jackie Wilson, the Motown legend, who recorded Your Love Keeps Lifting Me Higher. So Joe Passion saw me singing that song with Matt right here on Mac Arts Cafe, and he sent me a private message saying, Heather, I know his son, Mr. Bobby Brooks Wilson, and I think you should connect with him. So I sent an email out to Mr. Bobby Brooks Wilson, and he is based out of the States and does an amazing tribute show to his father, Jackie Wilson, and we connected, and he watched our Mac Arts Cafe and loved it and was very encouraging and told me that he's hoping to come up to Canada, to Toronto, to perform. So it was just so incredible that through this Mac Arts Cafe, we were able to connect with the son of this Motown legend. Amazing guy. So do check out Mr. Bobby Brooks Wilson, and you can see what I'm talking about. He's an incredible performer, and I know that you're going to see many, many more awesome performers tonight. So we're going to do one quick song before we introduce our artist for the night, and this is an original song written by Matt and I. This song is called Freedom. It was featured on my debut record, Love and Color, and we'll sing it for you now.
Telling me who I am. I don't need these things sold to me by some man. I just want freedom to be who I really am. I just want contentment with the world. Don't you understand? I love my freedom, yeah. I'm happy in the moment with the way life turned out to be. Moment with the way life turned out for me. Sing it, Daddy.
Give me an open space and a place for me to breathe. Just give me a break from a constant twiddle feet. Don't want desire,
life turned out for me.
Happy in the moment with the way life turned out for
I'm
me.
happy in the moment with the way life turned out to be. Yeah. Woo! Matt Zaddy, thank you so much. He's the gentleman that you all know and love very well. And we are so happy to open the stage now to our wonderfully talented artists. And I think I'm going to check back in with wonderful Sherry from the Mississauga Arts Council, our wonderful producer for the night.
Hi.
Hello,
How are you?
Sherry.
How's it going? That was
It's going
amazing, by the
good.
way.
Oh my God, we just love to play. We love to be creative. And thank you so much for giving all of us artists this awesome platform to be creative and expressive. And I know that throughout this whole COVID time, it's just been a great time to really hunker down and write songs. So it's always so great, you know, now that live performances are restricted, it's so great to perform online. So we're so happy. And Sherry, I never thank you enough for the great work that you do. Behind the scenes, Sherry is the one that is organizing all of these artists that sign up to perform, and spots. The good news is, Sherry, we were saying spots are going very, very fast now for this program. We know it's very sought after, so people are encouraged as soon as all the marketing goes up for the next month in November, we encourage people to register.
Yes, please do. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, all over the place. Just really stay tuned to all the things we're doing. And yeah, for the November one, I believe it's the 16th. I don't remember the 16th.
November 16th.
I was like, checking my notes here. Yes, please do. Yeah, so let me just check.
Yes, we're ready to introduce our next guest.
Yes, they're not ready yet.
Right. No
So
problem.
feel free to, I'll chat with you and let you know. Give me 1 second.
Awesome. Okay, well, I was given some highly encouraging, fabulous news to announce. I believe might have already been
please
announced,
do.
but I'm so happy to tell you that the Mississauga Arts Council is offering new Matchmaker micro grants, and this is fabulous. MAC has just announced their new 2020 COVID-19 response initiative, their Matchmaker micro grants. And the Matchmaker micro grant is designed to help artists recover in part from the devastating financial impact of the pandemic. And with money saved from operations, and in particular, receipt of the Canadian Emergency Wage Subsidy, MAC is able to offer up to $2,000 in matching funds for money raised by sponsorship, investment, and in-kind contributions by the artists themselves. So this is wonderful news. I do encourage artists out there that are interested in this a great new offering to visit mississaugaartscouncil.com/microgrants for more information. And the deadline for applications is coming up. It's coming up on November the 4th. So do not delay. Please check out this wonderful, great new benefit for artists. That is such great and encouraging news. So you can check that out on the website for the Mississauga Arts Council. And Sherry is our performer ready?
Not yet. So
Would you like to move along to our next artist?
I'm waiting to see if Laura's ready. I don't have them ready. I've asked another performer to see if they're ready. But if not, do you want to give another shout out to our sponsor? Let me try to play that video again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do that.
We would love to thank our wonderful sponsor, Century Audiovisual, run by wonderful Colin, who's been such a great supporter of the Mississauga Arts Council for years and years. And we're so lucky here at MAC to have the support of different corporate companies, different businesses that are getting behind artists and really helping us to create this platform that we can share our work, share our art, stay connected, stay inspired. So we know that the arts really goes so far to help, you know, beautify and to enhance the cultural fabric here in the city of Mississauga. So we're so proud to have Century Audiovisual as our sponsor, and we are going to show that video.
Century Audiovisual. Thank you so much, Century Audiovisual. And I'm so pleased to tell you that our first artist is ready this evening. We have a wonderful, lovely young artist from up north, Barrie, Miss Laura Kay. And Laura has a wonderful background in radio broadcasting and is also a wonderful, very talented poet. And we're so pleased to welcome her. So come on to the virtual stage, Laura. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
How are
Hi,
you,
Heather.
Laura? Nice to see you. Am I allowed to tell people you're my cousin?
Yes, you are.
I didn't know if it's like cool because I know sometimes I get a little stage momish. So, how are you today, Laura?
I'm good, cousin. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And I know that we're so pleased to hear that you're writing new poetry. And you having a good day so far?
Yeah, I am. Thank you. How are you?
Oh, yeah, great. And we're looking so forward to seeing you perform. So take it away, Laura, and have a good one.
Thank you so much. Okay. I'm a little nervous, so I'm going to do this as best as I can. When you feel all alone and you feel your words fall on deaf ears, it can be hard to get through. You can feel like you're not really living life by years. When it's hard to get out of bed, when you feel like part of you wants to die, it can be exhausting when the other part of you is fighting to survive. It took me years to find the strength within, DBT classes, opposite actions, self-love and all, to finally realize I could live with mental health and stand tall. My diagnosis has been more of a blessing than a curse ever since I decided I wanted to help people feel better, my purpose on this earth. I used to feel helpless, hopeless, broken, alone, but I found I can be the strength I need to get through this, find reasons to want to change my tone. The future is bright. I think about the family I want and what nursing will be like. It gives me reason to live. It gives me reason to fight. Live in each moment. The day-to-day can be rough, but you've got the strength and you can be tough. If I could leave you with one idea, one to save your life, it's be the light in the world that you are, that you can be. You can get through the strife. Don't be afraid to be alone. You can be your own best company. Enjoy the things you enjoy. Breathe, relax, repeat. These are the lessons provided by me. Write down your own thoughts. Eat your own favorite foods. And live the life that makes you happy. After all, your life is for you. Your story is yours. I think everyone can agree. Believe in yourself, even if you just try. I got through the struggle, living moment by moment. That's how I get by. Give love to yourself. Give yourself patience and time. Treat yourself like you would a friend who's just trying to survive. I know what it's like to want to hide under the blankets, just stay in bed, but life is sometimes about survival. You got to keep trying until you're dead. There's so much to live for. You have so much love to give, so much to do, and maybe the person that someone needs might just be you. Suicide statistics can be helped if everyone plays their part, and we all have empathy and care to give. It just starts with the heart. We all have pain. We are all human. It's in our blood, our DNA. But so is fighting, and I'm here to tell you everything will be okay. Just don't give up. Just don't give in, because if life is a game, we will all get to win. So pull up those pants, dust off your shoes. Let's get started. You can change your point of view. It's all up to you. That's it.
Hi, that was beautiful, Laura. Laura, that was gorgeous, and thank you so much for that. I love that beautiful line about it starts with the heart.
Thank you.
And you were always such a gifted writer. How did you get inspired to write this piece of poetry?
I've been struggling for a long time, and it like just with COVID and everything, I just felt like it was the right time to give people some hope to get through it, to get through this together.
Oh, Laura, I am so proud of you, and I know how truly creatively talented you are. So what an honor for you to perform for us tonight and to share your talent. We love you so much.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful poem, and hopefully, do you have a poetry Facebook page that people can find out more about you?
I don't actually, but if you go to my Facebook page, I have lots of poetry that I write. So I mean, I can always give lots out, or just write something right off the top of my head. I can always do that. So
Amazing. Well, the skies are the limits for you. And thank you so much for performing for us tonight.
thank you so much, Heather. Thank you so much for letting me come and perform. I was so happy to do this. I was so honored.
Absolutely. This is for everybody. And the Mississauga Arts Council produces this. They're a wonderful organization. So feel free to check them out. And we're so happy to welcome you.
Thank you so much.
See you soon. Oh, that was so beautiful, and I was so excited to hear some new poetry from my cousin Laura. She is such a creative person and a whole different background in radio, and she's always written poetry and lots of creative stories, so we're so happy to welcome her tonight. And I know that tonight we have a special guest performer, Mr. Matt Zaddy. I know that we're just waiting for a few of our performers backstage who are getting ready. So we're so pleased to welcome Matt. And Matt is going to perform one of his recent releases from his sophomore album called B. So take it away, Matt.
Thanks, Heather. So right about a month and a half before everything set into our modern world, I released a song. And I timed the release with Bell Let's Talk, because the song specifically dealt with mental health and things along that line. The song's called Brighter Days, and that's what I'm going to play for you guys. And when I was writing the song, I was thinking about some people in my life that were going through some hard times, and I guess just with everything that's been going on in the last little while, it seems like those have been a little amplified. I'm going to slide a little more in the center. There we go. All right. So, one of the things that I talked about in the song is a lot of the time when we get into a difficult situation or difficult circumstances, it can be very hard to believe that we can ever get out of it. And that is when it's most important to remember that things can get better and there are people in your life that care about you. And that's definitely something I think we can all hold on to right now. So, this song is called Brighter Days. Wherever you are, I know light is always shining in every heart. It glows, and there's more to this than we've been finding. I guess it goes to show, no matter what we're hiding from out in the dark, we know that something good stirs inside you. When you feel there's nothing you can do, and living leads you to dismay, and you're tempted to believe it all, you're better off this way. Nothing could be further from the truth. Believe me when I say that there will be brighter days. Never you are alone, dwelling in your sadness to see a way out from here is more than just a daily hardship. It becomes like a wave, it grows, feels as though we're drowning in every thought we know, with fear evermore resounding. When you feel there's nothing you can do, living leads you to dismay, and you're tempted to believe it all, you're better off this way. Nothing could be further from the truth. Believe me when I say that there will be brighter days. No one ever said it was easy for things to work out right. Know that I will always be there for you in these dark nights. No one ever said it was easy for you to find your way. No, you're not alone to get new day. When you feel there's nothing you can do and living leads you to dismay, and you're tempted to believe in only you're better off this way, nothing could be further from the truth. Believe me when I say that I'll be there to help you on your way to all these greater days. I think Stuart Ross just said great song. Thanks so much, Stuart. I really appreciate that. So I'm going to do one more song for you guys. This is one I don't play very often, but I do very much like it. This is a song of mine called Far Too Long, an unreleased song. And when I wrote this song, I was working a lot. I had a full-time job, and I'd got my music up to where I was doing 40 to 50 hours a week, my daytime job, and 40 to 50 hours a week music. And I lost track of what day it was, what time it was, especially in the wintertime, because the office I was working in was actually on a lower level, so I would show up in the dark and leave in the dark and go straight to teach or straight to gig. And it was one of those things that occurred to me that I had no idea what day or what time it was. And I said, if I'm not remembering anything so what's the point? And I said, there's got to be a better way. So I, at that point, really decided to transition into doing music full time, and I feel very, very blessed that I'm able to do that. So this song is called Far Too Long, kind of my own sort of realizations as we go. Time to breathe. Think I'm finally making headway. 2 steps forward and 3 back. Don't know what to do, I've lost track. 80-hour weeks starting to get to me. Deep or neck deep, I forgot where I was and where I've been. What's the point if there's no memories? All I wanna do is live my life, do the things I want on my time. Too much to ask with all I've given in. I've been living 2 lives for too long. Can't you see how much time has gone? Looking for the strength to carry on. It has been far too long. Far too long. I've been living 2 lives for too long. It's plain to see how much time has gone. Looking for the string to carry on. And it's been far too long. That's a mess, yeah, it's hard at best. Where you slave until you're gone. No luck or love to save your soul. Life is hard no matter who you are, and trucking through might be a start. Just don't leave it home till the days you're old. 'Cause I've been living to last for too long. Can't you see how much time has gone? Looking for the spring to carry on, and it's been, 'cause I've been living to last for too long, to last for too long. Barely awake and barely asleep. So much to do, no time to breathe. I think I'm finally making headway. Oh, thanks, Lori. That's a very nice comment. Thanks, everybody.
That was so great, Matt. And what inspired that last song?
Working too much and forgetting everything I was doing. Literally, I lost track of, I think, a few weeks. I couldn't remember a specific memory from a few weeks, and I said, I got to change something because this is no way to live. And it's my own kind of realization that I had gotten to the point where I could actually do this and make a living at it. So I transitioned out of my other job, which was fighting traffic tickets.
Amazing. That was awesome, Matt Zaddy. But everybody knows that that's a conflict of interest for me to say that, and that I am totally biased because he is a wonderfully talented musician, and I love that at a drop of the hat he can just come on and perform for us. And I'm so happy to welcome back Sherry, our wonderful producer, for this evening from the Mississauga Arts Council. Sherry, are you there?
Hi. How are you?
Hey, Sherry, I hope you enjoyed that song by Matt.
Yes, that was great. Thanks so much for him popping on. That was awesome.
Oh, yeah, I love that we can just call him on.
It's very convenient.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned before that our next open mic is coming up on November the 16th.
November the 16th. And then, yes, like you've already said, we announced today our matchmaker, Michael Grants, which is a really awesome announcement. So please check out our website. It's just mississaugaartscouncil.com/Michael Grants. It's a great, basically our COVID-19 response initiative. And please take a look at it now because deadline for applications is Monday, November 2nd. So we have 2 weeks. So please take a look at that. I also just wanted to mention to our performers, please check the comments box because we want you on now. And if you are ready to perform, please let me know and Heather know because we want to see you perform. So yeah, thank you.
So do we have any performers that are
Do we have anybody ready?
Share. Yes, Shalini is here. And Shalini is ready.
I've lost Shalini. Looks like Lisa Malatesta is ready. So I will let you introduce her and let her get set up, okay?
Absolutely. It's my pleasure to introduce Elisa Malatesta to you. And she is a very special artist with a beautiful and inspiring life story. She's a wonderful mother of two. And midway through her career, she said to herself, you know, she worked a 9-to-5 job and all of that, a hardworking mother, and she really just said to herself, you know what, this calling in me to become a singer that I've always dreamed of becoming and a recording artist is too strong. And she decided to quit her job and to follow her dreams and follow her passions. And this woman has such a great energy and just so much joy that comes through in her art practice. And it's such a joy to watch her, chase her dreams. And she's just released a new single as well called Crying to the Moon. So we're so pleased to welcome Elisa to the stage. Welcome.
Hello. Again.
Ciao, ciao, Bella. ¿Cómo stai?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm great, and we're so happy to welcome you back tonight.
Oh, thank you.
How have things been going with you?
Things have been good. Am I echoing here? I feel like I'm echoing.
Not too bad from our end.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, things have been good. I've been busy. I just released my video of my new song, Crying to the Moon. And it's been so amazing. I'm so incredibly proud that I did this. I didn't think it was going to happen during this pandemic. And I actually thought everything was, all my dreams and goals were taken away, but they weren't. And I'm so happy
Oh,
that I
that's
kept
wonderful.
going.
You are such an inspiring person, and I love your story, and I love seeing you sing. So
Thank you.
without further ado, we'll welcome you to our virtual stage and take it away.
Thank you so much. Hey everyone, I hope you are doing well. I am Elisa Malatesta, and I'm so grateful to be here again. The Mississauga Arts Council are amazing, and how they support the local talent and let us performers or musicians and other artists get a chance to do an online event, since we are not able to perform live. So this is fantastic. The first song I'm going to be singing is from one of my favorite musicals, The Greatest Showman. And it's a very inspiring movie. If you haven't seen it, please do. This is Never Enough. I hope you enjoy.
I'm trying to hold my breath. Let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, will share this with me, 'cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands will hold the world, but it'll never be enough,
Thank you so much. I love that song. Oh, sorry. I love that song. So beautiful. And again, if you haven't seen the movie, please do, because it's absolutely amazing and it's so inspiring. The next song is going to be my new single, of course, Crying to the Moon. I just released the video today. It's out. You could watch it on my YouTube page, Elisa Malatesta. You could go on my Instagram. It's also on there as well. And I'm very proud of this new song. And I hope you enjoy. It's Crying to the Moon.
Anybody listening? Does anybody care? It seems sometimes that life is so unfair. It pains my heart to say this, but with darkness coming soon, without you here beside me, I'm crying, 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 crying to the moon. I thought that I was dreaming when you touched my life. You made me feel I'm special, then you left with no goodbyes. Our love was all a lie. I need the answer why I'm crying over you, and I don't know what to do. I'm crying, 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 crying over you. Is anybody out there? Can you hear my plea? Where is that outstretched hand for me? It breaks my heart to say this. I can't sing a sadder tune without you here beside me. I'm crying, 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 crying to the moon. I thought that I was dreaming when you touched my life. You made me feel I'm special, then you left with no goodbyes. Our love was all a lie. I need the answer why I'm crying over you, and I don't know what to do. I'm crying, 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 crying over you. Sometimes I feel your arms around me, your kisses that would set me free. I can't erase these memories. I thought that I was dreaming when you touched my life. You made me feel I'm special, then you left with no goodbyes. Our love was all a lie. I need the answer why I'm crying over you, and I don't know what to do. I'm crying, 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 crying to the moon. I'm crying, 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 crying to the moon.
Bravo,
Thank you so
bravo. So beautiful. That was gorgeous, Elisa. Thank you so much.
Thank you
And
so much.
your sound is such a beautiful, unique blend of classical and pop. And I just was wondering if you could tell us, how did you find your signature sound? Because I know so many of us artists and singers were looking to find our true voice. So what helped you on your journey to find your own unique sound?
Lots of training. No.
Right?
Yes. Lots of training. Well, I love all genres of music and I love singing them. So just a lot of hard work, I guess, and a lot of practicing. It is hard to transition sometimes with a pop to and an opera. So I mean, but it also depends on the song and what key it's in,
Yes.
too. So I love that I can do both, and it's cool. So yeah, it's a lot of practice, a lot of
Oh, I
practice,
love
and
it.
listening to singers like yourself and and other pop singers. You just you listen and you get to hear what they do. Like, and Lady Gaga is also has been an inspiration to me too, because she's kind of a little bit of mixed genre as well. So I kind of want to work on my belting voice, especially if I sing that song "Shallow." I'm off the deep end, like that.
Beautiful. Well, tell us. I know that you are also a busy recording artist and you have your new single that's out. Would
Yes.
you ever want to work with like a producer like David Foster?
Oh, that would be amazing. That would be pretty amazing, and I would love to sing with Andrea Bocelli or my favorite pop opera group, the Tenors, and yeah. So those are just some dreams, I guess, goals
Put
that
them
I
out
have
there.
on my bucket list.
Right? Absolutely. Well, you're so talented. And what I
Thank
love
you.
about your vocal delivery is every time you sing these songs, I feel like you really mean the lyrics. And I feel like your life experience just shines through. And
Thank you.
because of that, the depth of the meaning of the songs is so much richer and fuller.
Yeah, you know what? I think even you can relate is that each time I sing a song, you feel it, and like, and I was even uh, telling my mother the words of "Crying to the Moon." I was just speaking them, and I'm like, you made me feel I'm special. Then you left with no goodbyes, and she's like in tears, and I'm like, and the words are so meaningful. So, and then the more I sing it, I think the better it is, and the more feeling I get into the song and more into it. So,
Beautiful.
yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Oh, well, wonderful. We thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for performing with us and thank you for sharing those insights into some of your inspiration and your dreams. And for sure, we'll be watching what you do next and as your career
Yes, and
unfolds.
I
But
hope we can sing together too sometime.
absolutely. Ciao, ciao.
Thank you so
Buonasera.
much.
Take care of yourself. We'll have a cappuccino soon. She's so wonderful, and we've got so many different talented artists tonight. And I'm so happy to introduce our next performer, Miss Shalini Maria, who is going to be joining us. And she is such a talented singer-songwriter with so much charisma. She's just an incredible artist. My husband Matt said the very first time that he saw her perform at one of his open mics, the whole bar was silent and it went down to a hush to listen to her sing because she's so captivating and she's so original with her unique sound. So we're going to bring her right out to the virtual stage so she can perform live for you. Hello,
Hi! Oh my God,
Shalini.
everyone smiles so much. Like before we even come on stage, I'm like, oh my God, I'm like giggling here. You're too
Aw,
kind. Thank you.
oh, we are so happy to see you. You are a ray of sunshine.
Thank
And
you.
I always love to brag to everyone about your story, about how you're so brave and moved all halfway around the world. You left India to come and chase your dreams, and you're now making those dreams real of becoming a well-known singer-songwriter. And you took your guitar and your passion with you, and here you are in
Wow.
Canada.
Oh my God, I feel like running the Olympics after listening to you. You're like, ah.
It's true though. You are doing that and you're such a prolific artist. I watch your Instagram feeds and you're always doing different songs and different interpretations of songs and you're so fired up and
Oh my God.
passionate and I think that's so good for other artists to see that. And you're so great. I won't babble on anymore. We'd love to welcome you and you can take it away.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Heather. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, Mississauga is just wow. Like I think the M in Mississauga just stands for music. Like I love the community here. So yeah, this first song that I'm gonna sing is called A Little Song because it's a little song. And kind of on the lines of what Heather was saying, like there's just so many things happening, and like, you know, with the quarantine especially, actually what I did was I got this writer's block and I couldn't write anything and I couldn't sing anything. And then this little song just came out. So that's why it's called A Little Song. I hope you like this one. Dum 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 dum. Little song, carry me away. Little song, when the skies are gray. Little song, we're not here to stay. Little song, little song. Little song, help me find a way. Little song, when the skies are gray. Little song, we're not here to stay. Little song, little song. Feels like you're not so little after all. No, no. Feels like you're not so little after all. No, no. Feels like you're not so little, not so little, not so little, little song. When the skies are gray, little song. We're not here to stay, little song. Help me find a way, little song, little song. Woo! Little song, when the skies are gray. Little song, we're not here to stay. Little song, help me find a way. Little song, take me far away. So that's the little song. And the next song I'm gonna do is actually very on the lines of what Matt was saying. And I love Matt. Like Matt and Heather are so great. And Matt Zaddy was one of the, I think that was the first open mic I did in Mississauga. So I'll always remember and be grateful. Like Falches and everything. Oh my goodness, so great. And about living two lives, you know, not knowing what to choose and all of that. So this song is actually called Stained Glass Souls. And I wrote it at a time when I'm really kind of redefining what success means to each person, right? And each person has to answer that question for themselves. So this song is about kind of not staining our soul with just running after money and wondering what we're actually doing with our life. I hope you guys like this one. The ground was dry the day you came. Your father's eyes, he knew your names. The school ground where you played. The junkyard where you lay down, lay down. Your dreams, you stain it, you stain your soul. It's painted to see you go cold. Don't chase it, don't chase dirty gold. You stain it, you stain your soul. Your eyes are dry, this life you The choice is yours, don't be afraid. The promised land can still be seen. The greater plans you have for me. Can you be free? To dream. Oh, you're staying in your soul. It's paining to see you grow cold. Don't chase it, don't chase dirty gold. You're staining your soul. You're staining your soul. It's paining to see you grow cold. Don't chase it, don't chase dirty gold. You're staining your soul. That one's called Staining Your Soul. And yeah.
Oh, that was so beautiful, Shalini. Thank you so much for performing.
Thank
And
you so much.
I'm so curious to ask you, do you get inspired first by a lyrical idea? Like, do you sit down with your diary and write poetry down? Or are you more getting like a melody in your head and that's how, words. So you're more of a poet.
It's words, it's all the words. Like, it's kind of like this fruit getting riper. It's like this orange gets really ripe and then the juice is perfect. It's like my heart. It gets ripe with something and then it's like this heart juice gets squeezed out. And that's the song. That's really graphic.
Wow.
Sorry about that.
That's so beautiful. And Shalini, like, when do you get creative? What's your creative time? Like, I know that you're also busy working. So do
Yeah.
you really, like, when does a song come to you? Is it on like a Saturday morning when you're off of work? Or is it at the end of the workday when you get a second wind? Or
God.
when is your creative flow hitting you?
Actually, mostly when I'm in nature or I'm depressed. I don't know. Let's ask my clock. What do you think, buddy? I don't know. We have no answers. It's just like clocks are meaningless. Time is like suddenly it just comes. Like even when I'm on the bus, the other day I was waiting for the bus and I was writing this My Way song about like the transit because like the bus wasn't coming. And I was like, oh my goodness, like. And the song suddenly popped into my head, so I have it on my phone recorded as like a voice note. I was like, so.
Amazing. Well, you are so talented, and I know that people watching the show are going to want to know where they can find out more about you. Do you mind sharing your social media handles for us?
Absolutely. So it is Shalini Maria at Spotify, at Apple Music, Amazon Music, all the fruity musics, and Facebook Shalini Maria Music, and yeah, hopefully some new stuff coming out soon.
Oh, that would be so exciting. Maybe like a debut album that we can be expecting,
Maybe,
or an EP. What
maybe,
are you thinking?
maybe. Actually, a single though for now for starters, because I'm working with a new producer. I'm like, okay, let me start off like a little at a time, and then yeah, just see where it all goes.
Oh, well, you are something special, and we thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Shalini,
You
for
are. Thank you.
we love having you a part of this. And I know that it's so important for artists to see other artists, and this is a great medium for us to like share our talent and our inspiration, because so many times, when you see someone else being creative, it inspires you to like crack out your guitar or write that song or
And,
paint that picture, right? So it's so
absolutely.
and we're so happy to
Absolutely.
have you a part of our Mac Arts Cafe, and hopefully you can come back and perform for us again real soon.
That's the dream. That's the dream. Everyone wear our masks till then. Wear your masks.
Right.
Yeah.
Totally. We'll have a wonderful night, Shalini, and we'll be keeping
You
our eyes and
too.
ears out for you. Oh, she's so wonderful and such a gifted songwriter. Like, if you listen to her lyrics and what's going on in her compositions, they're so deep and so thoughtful and so uniquely her. So it's so lovely to have heard from wonderful Shalini. And I know that next up we have another emerging singer-songwriter here on the Mississauga scene, Mr. Joe Shamus. So if we can welcome Joe to the stage. Hello,
Hello.
Joe. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good, and I'm so happy to see you back here and performing again
Happy to
with
be
us.
here. Yeah.
This is great, and today I found you on social media. I was so
Yeah, we
excited to
connected
see.
finally.
We were connected. We were all working together, promoting the night tonight. So I'm so happy you're here. And how have things been going with you?
Yeah.
How have things been going with
They've
you,
been going
Joe?
okay. I mean, doing everything I can to, make as much time as possible for music, I guess,
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's just it.
Very cool. Well, I know last time you played some cool, kind of laid back, melancholy, folky tunes for us. And are you going to do something like that tonight?
Yeah, I'm actually going to mix it up a bit. I'm going to start with a cover, and then I'm going to do an original, which is kind of that laid back, sort of funky type of thing. Yeah, so more or less what you'd expect from me, I guess. But yeah, I'll throw a cover in first.
Awesome. Well, take it away. Have a great one, Joe, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much. All right. Okay. I'm gonna do a song by Jimi Hendrix first. It goes like this. After all the jacks are in their boxes, and the clowns have all gone to bed, you can hear happiness staggering on down the street. Footprints dressed in red, and the wind whispers Mary. A broom is drearily sweeping up the broken pieces of yesterday's life. Somewhere a queen is weeping. Somewhere a king has no wife. And the wind cries Mary. The traffic lights, they turn blue tomorrow and shine the emptiness down on our bed. The tiny island sags on downstream for the life they live is dead. In the wind screams Mary. and ever remember all the names it has blown in the past. And with its crush, its old age, and its wisdom, it whispers, no, this won't be the last. And the wind cries, Mary. Yeah, it's a little Jimi Hendrix, Wind Cries Mary. I've been playing with that one a little bit the last little while. Thought I'd bust it out. And as I said, I'm going to be playing an original now. This is one that I recorded for an album that was I was hoping to get out before COVID hit. May still come out in the future. I'm definitely planning on putting out a couple singles, hopefully before the end of this year, because I know things are going to get pretty crazy for me in January. But yeah, this is one I wrote a little while ago, a few years now. It's called Candy Shell. Hope you like it. Break, believe me, I'll try. We turned every expectation on its side. In the seal, lifted you up to taste the sweetness of the inside and fall back in love. I know it's dark in there, and we both had to learn how to hide it so well. So are we making a breakthrough? Is there a point trying to break through your candy shell? Taking wrong turns, we've been here before. In each of those times, electrified to my very core. So watch from afar as I forget who you are. 'Cause every time that I try to get close, it just feels like we're falling apart. And I know it's dark in there. We both had to learn how to hide it so well. But are we making a breakthrough? Is there a point trying to break through? But we can try. Yeah, we can still try. And try to make things right. Because it never got so dark that you and I couldn't see the light. But who are we kidding? We both know that it's far too dark in there. And we both had to learn how to hide it so well. But are we making a breakthrough? Are we making a breakthrough? Are we making a breakthrough? Oh, are we making a breakthrough? Are we making a breakthrough? If you love me, let me love you. Yeah, that's it. Thanks.
Ah, so good. I love those rockin' guitar lines. That's so great, Joe.
Thanks so much.
Oh my gosh, you just seem so like comfortable too. Like you're just gonna perform all night.
I would love to, but let's like some of the other awesome performers. This has been a great, by the way, so far. I mean, everyone's just crushing it, and I'm so happy to be a part of this.
Oh, thank you so much, Joe. And I know that we're gonna be happy to share your socials. You're on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, Instagram and Facebook, Joe Chamis Music. I've got some stuff on Spotify and Apple Music right now. I've got a CD I put out in 2012 called Magic Creatures, and an EP called Friends and Liars that just came out at the beginning of this year.
Oh, fabulous. Well, we're going to keep our eyes peeled for you. And thank
Yeah.
you so much for sharing your talent and your artistry, Joe. And we'll be seeing you soon.
Thanks. Hope to see you soon.
See you
Bye.
later. Bye. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. I just love those tasty guitar lines and whatnot. A fresh new voice for us here in Mississauga. It's always great to hear new artists. And we are so happy to welcome our next duo. We have Andrea Arthur and Jake Arthur that we're bringing on to the virtual stage. Come on down, guys.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
How are you?
Oh, I'm very well. How are you doing?
Good.
Good,
Good.
thanks.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And we're so excited to hear you perform. What are you going to be playing for us tonight?
Some original stuff. So we used to play in a band together in high school. We're brother and sister, playing together our whole lives. But both of these songs are kind of older songs from our old band.
Very cool. Well, I don't want to take any of your time. I know our audience at home is going to be really excited to hear you perform. So take it away and have a great one.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Painted sky, where can we go? We can let it go. Take what you can give me. Leave the rest bury. We can hide away. All the colors all the pretty lights down. Where can we go? We can let it go. Take what you can carry. Leave the best bury. We can hide away, hide away. A raspberry sun hangs on a string. We don't know what tomorrow will bring. Mixed in blues and indigos, streaks of yellow holding gold. Never looked and felt so old. Never looked and felt so old. Hide away, hide away.
Okay, this next song that we're doing is actually, it was one of the first originals that you and I completed.
That's true.
It came together pretty quick, and it's one of my favorites for sure. This is Breakage.
Here we go.
Darkness falls on nights crush. Light in space, hope is always the one who strays. Only to remind us of the bitter taste. Passing time, passing time. Stick that needle in your thigh. Ooh, may that sanctuary is inside. Ooh. Clouds of red, crystallized ice. Winter time, and remember when Mother told you to play nice. She told you to play nice. Stick that needle in your thigh. Ooh, find that sanctuary is inside. Now as liquid drips off of your tongue, I know you would give everything to love her again, like when you were young, like when you were young. Stick the needle in your thigh. Ooh, make that sanctuary is inside. Oh no. Hope is always the one who strays, only to remind us of the bitter taste of passing time, the bitter taste of passing time, the bitter taste of passing time, the bitter taste of passing time.
Cool. Awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you. Same to you.
Yay! Beautiful performance, you guys. That was so great. And I love to see the chemistry with you guys and just how natural it is for you guys to perform music together. That's so beautiful.
Thank you. It's really awesome.
Would you like to share your Instagram handles with us so people can find you and follow your music?
Yeah, sure. I'm Jake Arthur Wins on all social media, basically.
Yeah, and I'm Andrea Arthur Music on Instagram and Facebook, and then my Twitter is just Andrea Arthur.
Oh, wonderful. Well, we wish you guys continued success and we hope that you join us for an upcoming open mic soon.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you
Thanks for
very
having
much.
us.
Oh, my pleasure. Oh, they were so great. And I know we're always happy to hear from that lovely sibling duo. And I know we've got a few more artists left for us this evening. We'd like to thank you for joining us. We are going to bring up Sajida Mansour to the virtual stage. So let's welcome our next act. Hello, Sajida. Am I saying your name properly?
Hello, everybody. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome tonight.
Yes, sure.
We're so happy to welcome you to the stage.
Thank you.
And will you be reading some poetry for us tonight?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Well, go
Actually,
ahead.
I'm a writer from Mississauga Writers Group, and I have been with you on the stage 2 years ago, singing my poem and reciting on the stage in amphitheater. I was there with you, and there was one more artist. Yeah, so I remember.
Oh, wonderful.
So I don't
well,
know,
thank you
maybe
for
you don't
joining us.
remember, because then after 2 years I was not participating. So today I'm going to recite my poem that is published by Mississauga Writers Group, and the book is World Press Celebrating Life and Our Youth. The
Beautiful.
title of the poem is A Moving Train.
Wonderful.
With 4 seasons and lots of colors, like a chameleon, it endures winter, spring, summer, and fall. All pass away like hurricanes. It gives a jerk to fall, then bounces up like a ball. The sunshine and glittering stars give it spirit to stand again. It twists and winds to find a path, climb high again. It was thunder and lightning. It goes like a whistling train. The destination is not far away. With persistence and patience, a new day starts again. Life is a moving train. Thank you. My next one I will perform with some rhythm, and the title is Music. Music is raised in the rain with soothing rain. The clouds come and flows like a flute. Music is raised on the seashore with dazzling rays. Sing the branches when gentle wind blows. Music is rain in the wind with soothing rain. On the seashore, dazzling rain, kissing the branches, when thunder wind blows, music is rain, in the rain like crystal drops, in the rain like crystal drops, tip tap, tip tap, tip tap on the rooftop, growing on the ground. Music is rain. In the wind like crystal drops, tip tap, tip tap on the rooftop, growing on the ground. In the flowers, in the bees, in the flowers, in the bees, dancing like a soothing breeze, dancing like a soothing breeze. Music is rain, music is rain. In the flowers, in the flowers, in the bees, dancing like a soothing breeze. In the nature, in the rainbow, in the wind, goes around the world. It goes all around the world. Music is rain. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Sajida.
you. It was a nice evening.
Thank you so much. I'm
Thank
so sorry we're having a little
you.
trouble hearing you. Thank you so much for performing for us tonight.
Actually, you are welcome. Actually, I was in with my laptop, but it didn't work. So I had to fastly switch on with my cell phone. So it's a little bit confusing with the cell phone.
Oh, no worries.
Okay.
We can
But
definitely
it was
help
my
you with the
pleasure to
tech.
perform with you. And
It was our pleasure to have you, and we'll be in touch to help you with your tech for next time. Thank you so much, Sajida.
yeah.
Thank you. Wow, well, we're almost through our evening, but I'm so pleased to introduce our next act. We have one of the brightest up and coming jazz singers here in the beautiful city of Mississauga, the wonderfully talented Denise Leslie, who has just this year released her debut record, One Fine Morning, which is a fabulous jazz album that actually, has received great reviews when it was launched this year. And she had a big, wonderful launch party at the Jazz Bistro in Toronto. And her debut record features all kinds of wonderfully accomplished jazz players. So let's welcome Denise Leslie to our virtual stage.
There I am.
Denise!
Hi.
How are you?
I'm a little technically challenged tonight.
I swear we are having that night. There must be something in the astrology communication sign because
I think I got it though.
But you know what? In showbiz, the show must go on. And here at the Arts Council, the show always goes on.
Oh yeah.
And we're so happy to welcome you. So please tell us what you'll be performing tonight.
Yeah. So I've got can you hear me okay? Because I don't know that we got a sound check in properly earlier, but I had a few problems. But I'm going to do One Fine Morning itself, the title track, which was produced by Bob McAlpine. I think Heather McAlpine might be listening to this little broadcast. So hello, Heather, if you're out there. She was before, I think. Anyway, so he produced it and arranged, and it was my idea to put this song on the album first and foremost. It was actually the first song we chose, and it just is near and dear to my heart. I made a decision to use 70s music that was very inspiring to me. Growing up in that decade was a wonderful time for music. So that's sort of the focus of the album. And we woodshed it and worked really, really hard for 3 years with Bob, Mike Shotton, and Pat Collins, one of Canada's most premier bass players, is another big contributor to the album as well. So very proud of it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And you are so talented. I love everything about you. I love seeing you perform. You have such joy and charisma, and it's so great to have you a part of this arts community in Mississauga. And thank you so much for performing for us tonight. Take it away,
Thanks. No, thanks. My pleasure. I'll be switching back and forth with my cables here. So hang on.
Sure. And if you haven't heard Denise's album at home,
One
Fine Morning, it's a great album. It's gotten played on Jazz FM and all kinds of different stations. So really have a listen to Denise's record. You're going to love it.
Okay, so bear with me here. I've got the track here. I'm going to play for you now. One fine morning when I wake up, wipe the sleep from my eyes, go outside and feel the sunshine. Then I know I'll realize that as long as you love me, yeah, we'll fly. On that morning when I wake up, I'll see your face inside a cloud. I'll see your smile inside a window and hear your voice inside a cloud. It's calling, come with me, baby, and we'll fly. Yeah, we'll fly. Yeah, we'll fly. We'll fly. We'll fly. Yeah, we'll fly. And on that morning morning when I wake up, we'll go outside and live our dreams. You'll buy me candies made of stardust and little dolls dressed up in moonbeams. And everywhere we go, we'll laugh and sing. And I'll kiss you morning, noon, and night. And all the universe will smile on us, because they know that our love is finally right. Yeah, we'll fly. Yeah, we'll fly. We'll fly. We'll fly. Yeah, we'll fly. And we'll fly to the east. We'll fly to the west. There'll be no place we can't call our own. No, no. Yeah, we'll fly to the north. We'll fly to the south. There'll be no place we can't call our own. Yeah, yeah. Saturday. It's Bob McCall playing on guitar. We'll fly to the east, fly to the west. There'll be no place we can't call our own. Yeah, we'll fly to the north, fly to the south. Every planet will become our home. Yeah. So next, I'm going to be doing another tune from the album One Fine Morning. Let me just get a hold of it here. Oh. Mix only. Bear with me. This tune is called Reminiscing, and it's written in 1978. A band called Little River Band in Australia. And this was one of those tunes back in the 70s that everybody knew the words to. It just caught on like wildfire, and it was like nothing else that anyone else had written in the 70s. It was very sentimental. So we thought that it was an automatic, obvious choice for the album. And in fact, we even almost called the album Reminiscing, but One Fine Morning beat it out. Just a little bit more high energy, I suppose. But love the tune. Hope you love it too. So here goes Reminiscing. Bob McAlpine and I as a vocal guitar duet. So here we go. Friday night, it was late, I was walking you home. We got down to the gate, and I was dreaming of the night. Yeah, would it turn out right? How would I tell you now that I wanna build my world around you and tell you that it's true? I wanna make you understand I'm talking about a lifetime plan. Well, that's the way it began. We were hand in hand. Glenn Miller's band was better than before. We yelled and screamed for more. and those porter tunes made us dance across the room. Well, yeah, it ended all too soon. And on the way back home, I promised you'd never be alone. Hurry, don't be late. I can hardly wait, I said to myself when we're old. We'll go dancing in the dark, walking through the park and reminiscing. Friday night, it was late, I was walking you home. We got down to the gate and I was dreaming of the night. Would it turn out right? Well, as the years roll on, each time we hear a favorite song, the memories come along. Older times we're missing, spending the hours reminiscing. Hurry, don't be late. I can hardly wait, I said to myself when we're old. We'll go dancing in the dark, walking through the park and reminiscing.
Yay, beautiful, Denise. I
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah,
we just wrapped up shooting the video finally for Reminiscing. So that will be the second like official release off of the album. Yeah, so thrilled to announce that finally.
That's wonderful, Denise. I just remember you singing that song at the Jazz Bistro, and I remember your backup vocalist was so good with the vocal part.
Yeah, that's Mike Schotten. Yeah, normally that was Bob doing it in the backing tracks there, but we had Mike Schotten there. We thought, why not use Mike Schotten? He's a fabulous singer, and he had a lot to do with this album himself. He was our sound engineer, just one of those everything guys. Very talented.
Oh, that's so awesome, Denise. And I want to make sure that people watching can follow you on social media and keep up to date with your career. Would you mind telling us your social media handles?
Oh, well, I'm Denise Leslie Sings just about everywhere. So if it's Twitter, it's at Denise Leslie Sings. Well, I'm not very active on Twitter. It's more of an Instagram, Facebook thing that but, and I also have a website. So www.deniselesliesings.com. So it's all about Denise Leslie Sings and you'll find me wherever.
Amazing. Well, we loved seeing you perform tonight. Thank you for bringing a little bit of jazz into our evening. And you're such
My
a
pleasure.
wonderful, energetic vocalist. I just love your stylings. And thank you so much for adding your spark to the show tonight. And we hope that you come back.
No, I'd be thrilled to do that. That would be lovely. Nice job. And you look great in green, by the way.
Oh, well, thank you. I found my brightest shirt
Right on.
for the grayest day of October.
Oh, yeah. It was a beauty.
We'll see you soon, Denise.
Okay, take care.
Thank you so much. Awesome. I just love what Denise does, and I think she's such a bright talent and a very inspiring woman. who also had a previous career as an interior designer. So very, very talented person who has an interesting life story as well. And it's just a thrill to invite her tonight. She's never performed at our Arts Cafe, so we're inviting artists that are watching tonight that haven't performed with us. Please do get in touch with Sherry at the Arts Council, and she can register you for our next month's presentation, and the spots are filling up rather quickly. So we encourage people that haven't done it before, please join us. And without further ado, we're going to go on to our next act. We would like to welcome Dracula to the stage. Dracula, are you ready?
Hey, how you doing?
Hello, Dracula. How's it
Hey.
going?
I'm great. How are you?
Awesome. We're doing really well. We're pleased to welcome you tonight. I know you've never
thank you.
performed with us. Please tell us, what are you going to be doing this evening for us?
I got a little bit of rap thing, just set up a little bit of raps and intro and stuff. Just want to, lay it out there.
Awesome. Excellent. Well, take it away, Dracula, and have a
All right,
good
thank you.
one.
All right, thanks.
Schizophrenia is the most serious disorder that we have in psychiatry. It's an illness where the person's main problem is being psychotic. You're not able to tell what's real and what's not real.
There ain't no place to go because I hate this world. I'm afraid to be my owner, but my brain does know. There ain't no place to go because I hate this world. I'm afraid to be my owner, but my brain doesn't know. Yeah, man, it feels like I've been low. And they kinda kill it, sound like I'm a beast mode. It's like spinning like an L to the beat goes. The enemy comes steam from the least known. Kid in high school, and then I put the rhyme. Out of end of mind, ball to good what he writes too. I think it's time I did put together time to write my rhymes in school, just like ooh. Voice patient depression, but fly with a record. So rhymes in my mind with the guys do. What do I do when these things go big? What do I do when I got no big? Got no place on a roller coaster, Jay. Chasing the dreams to chase this ain't so. I see y'all, but you can provide it, so go to your life, your mind. Is that right? When I look at me, you get up and shine. I've been some in a bunch of didn't make crimes. So when I wanna get up, wanna get in more time. Wanna get another time with it, I'm a shooting and might stop with this physical going right. For the rest of my life, don't leave the mic because I would right here without the hype. Something with them I can't do it. I'm gonna ask June. Every class that I have, I'm a raccoon. Because everything I have, everything I lost, everything I had is spinning lyrics on a pad. That's my projection. That is the best and this to get it, I'm gonna pursue it. And I bet never leave you behind doing this rap thing, man. What do I do it? Yeah. There ain't no place to go because I hate this world. I'm afraid to be my owner, but my brain does know. There ain't no place to go because I hate this world. I'm afraid to be my owner, but my brain does know. I'm going the road I'm supposed to go. I'm showing the heart of an open soul. I'm pissing my thoughts, you hope you know. I'm going to cut this forever, dope.
People that commit suicide have some common elements about them. They believe that people in their lives are better off without them. They think they're a burden. They begin to exhibit really high-risk behaviors.
These are my last words, I'm back to the black verse. Rap, I rap back to back. I was not when they back the teeth, brass the crap in the blackboard. Come and take a ticket with the rhythm like a backboard. What am I? Who was in my don't you? But then the fight. I ain't gonna kill it, you fit a kid. But dip a shirt, got a human cold, and a bitch thought it was through. But all I see is an A game. You play to be caged through an infinite mainframe. Reality and ghost to my brain is the same thing. I wanna be a rapper, but you say it's a lame game. To me, it ain't why do you say these things? I wanna be a spitter with the fame. Today, the kid is the killer with the brain. And rage from day to day. He takes the blame. Yeah, when he takes the blame. If I die today, bitter won't speak. Never song, any song, doing God's deeds. You'll give it to the bitter ghost cause he won't bleed. You knew me, I turned to a demon. Now viewing this stamp in a pencil, I'm spewing. I better not die for the moon. This is suicide, I'm gonna tell you. Hell true, cause I'm going, cause I fell through hell to forget you. I can't really never self when I care. I'm aware that I'm a bear too. And when they will leave with it, so they see what I did, it will see what I did for me to be their prophet. What they do not what I did. Like it was to my back to my friend. God's spirits, God heed, they were just demons. I remember I kinda was fine. I did not demons, they were not ghosts. They were no evil, they were not blood. Didn't need pills to be okay, yo. The flow is great, go is great. All that matters to me is the flow. I say, we'll go away, cause the flow is great. Yeah, I just wanna say, if I die today, yeah, but I won't speak. Never song, any song, you and God's deeds. We'll give it to the criticals, cause he won't bleed. You knew me, I turned to a demon. Now you bring this in with a pencil, I'm spewing. I better not die for the movie, you knew me.
Hey Jake, how are your pills?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm just chilling out. I do still see some stuff, but I'm getting over it.
Okay, but how are you feeling?
Good. Do you actually want to know?
Yo, yeah, but now I know. Every time I get a minute, feels like I'm phenomenal. But I never see it, yeah, I never see it. Never, ever be it, yeah, I barely feel it. But that's alright. It's alright because I have it in my mind. Every time I rap, I never do it till I die. Cause every time I get it for the young, never fight, I'm on the trade for the mission, not in the field, but we ride. That's what it is, it don't make sense, alright? Don't fight. Just leave it how it is. Alright, every time I've been here with the background, I'm in this cage like I'm a dog. I want my life and my height. Am I get bold? Damn right. Every time I go to get it, you can never know me. Because every time I said I wanna die nosy, still going crazy for the thrill. Too great for the kid, you're a folks real. Yeah, man, this is what it is like. Yeah, yo, this is what it is like. I feel like I hate myself. I feel like I hate myself. And I've been thinking that you've been really my antidote. Man, I've been thinking you really are in my antidote. Y'all chicken, so don't be talking that biz. I did a lot of that biz, cause I'm a bad guy. Nah, I'm not, I'm gonna hate lies. I'm just talking above it, man, I'm just talking to something. I'm just talking about with the drop and the crop and the kid and the dumbest, you guess right. You missed the intrusion of fusing the two of me, yes, son. This is what it is like, yeah, yo, this is what it is like. I feel like I hate myself. I feel like I hate myself. Hate myself. I've been thinking that you've been really my antidote. Man, I've been thinking that you've been really my antidote. Y'all chicken, so don't be talking that biz. I did a lot of that biz. I'm like a bad guy. Now I ain't navigating, but I hate lies. Coming back for the second rhythm. It's venom raps with venom. I go to attack the biggest I tip on the mat. And with the slap, but it's the unforgettable. Never dry color, I thought so, bro. I'm dick, the kid is kicking dope. When I started rapping, the comedy didn't wait. Then when my aim was them, I'm looking at building, making the building. Covered with the matic, my top of the matter, I'm getting back and I rally the rally, but it's out, it's not dabbing about it. Trust me, I'm on 10 feet. When I come back, you die, then pack and ass and die with an W. The bigger than I'm saying, if I'm never a second again, then we should stop right there. How would you bet them a drop, don't care. Someone didn't hurt me, hopping the difference, thinking for the compass, I more coming to carry. Why? They want to live in a civil, a minute, we're different every other time. I can convince my church of the devil, we get it the second I come inside. Raids, but I can't contain with the rack the brains. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much, Dracula.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to. Yeah.
That was awesome. I hope you don't hate yourself. You're such a great rapper. Those lyrics were like my inner mom was like, no.
Yeah.
That was so great and so expressive and like amazing. And you're so rhythmic. My goodness. Tell us, how do you write your lyrics? How does that come about for you?
I just wake up, they just pop out of my head.
Amazing.
No, I'm kidding. No, I whatever. I just feel a feeling and I'll just try and set it out. And sometimes not that good, but sometimes they are. So I just, kind of feel it up.
Excellent. I could see you get settled into it too. Like after the first track,
yeah.
I could feel you're grounded and then you got your flow, which was awesome. Well, thank you so much. We need more rap artists and hip hop artists for our Mac open mic, showcasing the community and the true, all the different artists that are out there. So thank you so much. And please tell people, how can they follow you or find out more about what you're doing?
My name is Strategy.
Tragic. So that's how they can find you on Instagram?
Strategy.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, we have that there across the bottom. Thank you so much for performing and sharing your art with us. We appreciate that, and we want you to keep on writing and keep on performing, okay?
All right, thank you very much. Okay, see you.
See you later. That was great. So good. I want to like read out his lyrics so I can like go through it all. But definitely I'm so impressed by how rhythmic, and it's such an amazing skill to be a really good MC and to be able to deliver those, you know, very, very intelligently delivered lyrics and whatnot. So that's great to have him performing with us. And we have one final artist this evening. We would like to welcome Apollo Architect to the virtual stage. Hello, Apollo, how are you? Oh, we can't hear you quite yet. For people that are just tuning in, I would like to tell you a little bit about Apollo. Apollo is a multi-talented artist, both visual arts, beat making, music, sound production, a graduate of Metalworks Institute here in the city of Mississauga. So we're so pleased to welcome you back. How are you doing, Apollo?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
Awesome. We are so happy to see you performing with us tonight. And please tell us a little bit about what you're going to be showing us this evening.
So today, I'm going to be showing off some compositions that I've worked on. I'm currently in the late phase of this year, what I'm doing this year, so I thought I'd do some compositions.
Very cool. Well, we love to see your work. Thank you for sharing your creativity with us, and feel free to take it away.
All right. So, hi everyone. My name is Bobby. I go by Apollo Architect, and yeah. So I have my music. This is my music. I go under Apollo Architect, like I said, and let me just get this started. Let me just get on the right. So the first piece is actually going to be a cover. It's a cover of Where Am I by Mono, which is one of my favorite bands. And next will be an original called White, or A Blank Mirroring Canvas. So let me just get started.
Hey everybody. Hey everybody. We are just going to take Apollo off for a moment to get his video worked out and reshared. But we'd like to thank, of course, our amazing sponsor for this evening. Big thanks to Century Audiovisual for supporting us artists tonight and to helping us share our art with the community. We truly appreciate your support, and you are welcome to check out Century Audiovisual at centuryav.com. I do believe their wonderful website was, yes, centuryav.com. And as well to all of the artists that are watching us tonight, the next Mac Arts Cafe will be on Monday, November the 16th. So we do invite you to register and to send Sherry an email at that's media at MississaugaArtsCouncil.com to secure your spot. And as we mentioned before, spots do go up so quickly, they get filled up. So we'd love to encourage different artists in the community that haven't had an opportunity to share their talents to please join us and to showcase their artwork. We'd love to hear you perform and to share your work. And to all of the artists out there, we're so happy to see you creating during these times. We know these are difficult times that we're all moving through, but the one thing that Mississauga has, well, we have many things, but we definitely have a very, very tight-knit community that really backs each other. Us artists are all looking out for each other, and it's so great to see you sharing your artwork and your inspiration with us tonight. Now, with that being said, I think we're going to try to take it back to Apollo and share his video before we finish up tonight. Sherry, is the video working? Just going to have one last
second.
Okay. Well, before we get that last video shared for you, we are just going to tell you one last time about the amazing new offering from the Mississauga Arts Council, their fabulous Matchmaker micro grant. This is a new program, and it is Max 2020 COVID-19 response initiative. And this Matchmaker micro grant is designed to help artists recover in part from the devastating financial impact of the pandemic. With money saved from operations and in particular receipt of the Canadian Emergency Wage Subsidy, MAC is able to offer up to $2,000 in matching funds for money raised by sponsorship, investment, and in-kind contributions by artists themselves. So we ask the artists that are interested in taking advantage of this awesome opportunity to visit the Mississauga Arts Council website at www.mississaugaartscouncil.com, and that's /microgrants. Just fabulous. And the deadline is coming up on November the 4th. So don't delay. Definitely check that out. And good news from our producer, Sherry, we have Apollo's video ready to be seen. Yay, Apollo Architect. That was awesome. I love that piece.
Thank you.
Tell us what inspired that piece. All right, well, we're back to me. That was a fabulous new composition from Apollo Architect, who I mentioned before is a multi-talented artist from the city of Mississauga, not only a very talented visual artist, but composer, producer. He makes lots of beats, and I just love to see these different pieces that they put together. So we're so pleased to have just seen that new composition by Apollo Architect, and I encourage you to check them out on Instagram at Apollo Architect. And once again, we'd like to thank all of the artists that performed tonight. I know it was a bit of a wild ride. We had a few cancellations at the top of the show, but we pulled through because the show always must go on. And we'd love to thank our wonderful sponsor tonight, Century Audiovisual, for their wonderful support of the Mississauga Arts Council and the community of artists here. And I know that we do have a final video from Century Audiovisual that we would like to share before we say adieu. So Sherry, if you might be so kind as to play that for us. Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Century Audiovisual. We would like to thank all of our wonderful artists that joined us tonight and shared their creativity and their inspiration. And that's so important, especially during these times. I know that it uplifts us all when we can see the different work that artists are making in the community. I'd also love to thank Sherry at the Mississauga Arts Council for her amazing work producing this show. And we're so happy to have all of you wonderful souls at home joining us tonight. Thank you again for everybody for joining us to the Mississauga Arts Council, all of our artists, and we encourage you to stay creative, stay engaged, and keep active. And we will see you soon. Mark your calendars now. The next open mic will be Monday, November the 16th, and you are welcome to register with Sherry at the Mississauga Arts Council. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll be seeing you soon.